Hope you're all having a good evening. Sorry, I was finishing a little snack there. Gringo, hey, how you doing? EP, Gatita Oso, BH Ringer, Pacific Coin Hunter, Op1zilla, Wolf Metal Stackers, Beach Ball, AG. You got poker chips ordered. Awesome. John Argent. Who else did I miss? I think that was everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, hopefully no whammies, Gatita. Hopefully no whammies. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, and stop. All right. So I went to the bank today, and my teller said, I've been waiting for you to come in. I had a couple rolls saved for you. Unfortunately, she the rest of the box was gone, but she saved me two rolls. Hey kiddo, how you doing? I hope there's a privy mark in there. That'd be awesome. So I only got two rolls to check for the privy. So I know that's why you guys are here. So we're gonna check one roll now at the start of the stream. Then we'll hunt some regular quarter rolls, and then we'll check the other roll later in the stream. Appreciate y'all coming in. So let's see what we can find here. And we'll carefully open it. I don't want to mess anything up in case there is a privy. Did anybody find a privy yet? I don't know. I have not heard. Only 250,000, right? None of us have found one, but I wonder if anybody has found one in the US yet. Let's see here. They're Loomis rolls. I wish they would have saved me more, but that bank usually doesn't have that bank doesn't usually let me get boxes. They only give me a couple rolls at a time, so I was glad they at least saved me some. You know what? I should probably have some gloves on. Oh, hell with it. We'll we'll do the edges thing here. Look at that. You think someone's already claimed it from NGC? So what we're looking for is that P mint mark would be gone, and there should be a July 4th privy on the left side. And the privy is only available on the Liberty Bell. Declaration of Independence, $250 Liberty Bell. Pretty sweet. We'll go through this roll, and then I'll switch over to the scope so we can get a better look at the design. How's that sound? All right. Reverse the die crack on the bell. It's because the bell's cracked. Right there. Hey, and Marsh. Cave Bears Coins. Hope you all are having a good evening. Alrighty. That is cool. Is that a flashlight up there too? What is that? No, that's part of the the bell. Never mind. That looks kind of like a flashlight, but that's just part of the whole thing. So far, they all got the Philly mint mark. That's all right though. That is so cool. Pretty stoked to have these. I wish I had more than 2 rolls to hunt, but hey, I'm just glad that the lady did save me some. She said that they've been sitting on her desk waiting for me to come in. I wish they would have called me. Maybe I could have got more, but that's all right. Hello, Stephanie. Only Mayflowers in California. Well, today's the first day that I found these. Otherwise, it was just Mayflowers. Kathy Keith, hello. But these are the first 2026s I have gotten from the bank. Um, period. I've had some people send me some 2026s of other stuff, but this is the only design that the privies will be released on, and they will be on the left side, right over here, and the mint mark will not be there. No privy on that one either. Will you be one of the lucky 250,000 people? I hope so. Not very likely, but I hope so. And there's somebody out there. There's probably several people out there that have connections with Brinks and whoever else, and they're probably getting the majority of the boxes. They're probably not even making it to the damn bank. Yeah, you're right, EP. It'll be like 20 people to get them. I'm shocked that I even got 2 rolls. Oh, EP wishes he had those kind of connections. All right. Hey, Ellie. Once they are rolled, they are trapped to finders. Yeah, but there's people that have connections and they get the majority of the boxes from the trucks that don't even make it to the bank. I understand that they're going to be rolled, but haven't you ever seen the eBay sales where someone has a whole freaking pallet? It was like that with the 2025 pennies. There were people that had whole pallets of 2025 pennies. They didn't get those by just going to the bank and getting them. I'm sure it'll be the same way with a lot of the 2026 coinage. The Black Rose. Hello. Yeah, this is the first I've seen them too. Pretty sweet. $5 months copper. Thank you, Kathy Keith. I've been pretty good. I can't complain. 33 people watching, 18 likes. Thank you. There should be 33 likes up there with these new quarters here. Giving you guys a early bird view. Not an early bird view, but an early view of these wonderful Liberty Bell quarters. Sounds like not many people have seen them out there yet. 19 now. How you doing, Wild Thing? Otis Cauldron, hello. Had to settle for a box of halves. I wish I could get halves. I can't. My banks won't order any halves. They won't order me anything. I only get whatever they order for businesses. I keep asking about the dimes. They said they haven't gotten any new ones yet. Good evening, Bellows Forge. These are the first new ones they've gotten this year. They didn't even get the first quarter design. You bought your dimes from Home Shopping Network? Yeah. All right, that was the whole first roll there. So we'll save the second roll for later in the stream. Let me put this under the scope here so we can get a good look at it. Let me move my camera. Sorry if I make anybody dizzy here. Trying not to. All right, we will zoom in. There we go. There's the cracked Liberty Bell. It would be awesome if I found one in the circulated roll. But my circulated rolls are before the 2026s came out. United States of America. We got the Declaration of Independence. $quarter Liberty. Crack above the D in United. That's the D in United right there, EP. Oh, let's see what the obverse is. In God we trust. 1776 to 2026. Philly. So if there was a Privy, it'd be like right there, and it would say 4th of July, I believe. July 4th or something like that. So you want to look above the D in United? No, I don't think I see a crack there. I just picked these up from the bank today, Kathy Keith. Doubling on the top of what, Black Rose? I don't think there's any doubling. It's probably just a camera angle. All right, let me get this start stream going. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. So let me get back over to the scope. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, let me get another quarter up there and see. And then we'll switch over and do regular quarter roll hunt. Yeah, let me zoom out some. Hey, Farmer Phil. Vanessa Homesteads, how you guys doing? Sorry if I missed anybody else coming in here. Alrighty. Let me get these set aside. And then we'll get into the other. Oh, we'll leave one under there for now. Then we'll get into the others. We'll make one of these we'll put one of these in the EOS tonight. How's that sound? Since I only got 2 rolls, we'll do the other roll later. But we'll hunt some other quarters in the meantime. Just got to make some room. Thanks, the corgi. Hello. Alright. One last look at the Liberty Bell here before we start hunting other quarters. There you go. That is pretty cool. You're gonna be in and out. That's fine. Alrighty. Come on back over here. There we go. Yeah, 5 rolls. You're gonna hunt on the 4th. That's cool.
For your next ride, you can give money a better home. It's a save the money. Checklist.
Ranger offers professional grade products, easy reordering supply, and 24/7 support, helping procurement managers keep buildings running so people can keep working. Call, click, or stop by. Ranger, for the ones get it done.
I hope you find something, Farmer Phil. It's your birthday, Farmer Phil? Happy birthday. $65. July 12th. Okay. Well, happy early birthday. Tell you what, the EOS will be one of those Liberty Bell quarters, and the Colorado, you can look for Cud. The slot bounty will be one of those Liberty Bell quarters too. It's gonna be popcorn tonight. Popcorn. Oh, congratulations, AG. You know, I did hear you say that. I watched your stream this morning. It was about a half an hour after you were on. I wasn't able to catch it when you were live, but I heard you announce it in there. That's cool. I always like that Hawaii volcano. Maria Tall Chief. $29 people watching, 31 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Delaware, you can check for a spitting horse. Don't see that. There would be a die crack. Die crack right here. It would come out this way. It would look like the horse is spitting. Sometimes it even extends above their head like that. But right there is where you're looking, and that one doesn't have it. There can be chips in Washington's hat. U.S. Virgin Islands, 2009. Oh man, look at those scratches on the front of that. Holy cow. Colorado, check the edges for cuds. Tallgrass Prairie. Let's look for the W. No. Philly. All right. Hey, Maple Leaf. Beach Ball. How you guys doing? Let me get over here to the giveaway. Resume the entries while I look through the list. Name on the list. You got probably another 10 seconds here to get in if you're not in. We got AG, Kathy, Keith, and Marsh, Wolf Metal Stacking, The Black Rose, Vanessa Homesteads, EP, Bellows Forge, Gatito Oso, BH Ringer, Farmer Phil, Otis Cauldron, Vincent Caparina, Frank DeCorgi, Beach Ball, Wild Thing, Pacific Coin Hunter, and Maple Leaf Numismatics. 18 people in there. You close it out. Then we're going to pick the first two names. Good luck, everyone. We got Pacific Coin Hunter. You're on the list. So throughout the stream, we pick names to put on this list. At the end of the stream, there'll be 12 names there. We roll a 12-sided die to see who wins the EOS. Kathy, Keith, you are the next person on the list. There we go. And we will complete that one and start the next one. For anybody just coming in, we hunted one roll of these so far. I have one more roll to hunt of these, and we'll hunt those later. Okay. Indigenous treasures, hello. But this is what they look like. We'll hunt the other roll later in the stream. Did not find any privies in the first roll. There we go. All right. Let me crack open another roll of quarters. Tonight's EOS will be one of those new quarters, and the slot bounty will also be one of those new quarters. Where's the Brinks truck guy, right? Definitely not here. I don't have any connections like that. But let's see what we can find in the quarter rolls. Maybe we'll find a W or a non-proof S or even a proof S. That would be cool too. District of Columbia. Hold on a second here. And check for doubling. Let me scope this. Hold on a second here.
It's good to gaga.
No, there's no doubling there. All right. Hey, David Canham. Oh, nice, Monkey King. AG got the slot bounty. Nice, AG. Congratulations. Send me an email to claim the slot bounty, sir. And then, give me your address and all that stuff too. Harper's Ferry. AG just won the slot bounty, but people play the slots, and the first person to get the bounty for the night wins the slot bounty. AG just won it. Tonight it was popcorn, and he got 3 popcorns in one spin. We do a slot bounty every time I stream, and he got it. So let me grab a bag here, and I'll put one of those new quarters in there. Congratulations, AG. Send me an email when you get a chance. All right. 6:30:26. Slot bounty. AG. There you go. So you just got to send me an email to claim it. Well, there it is. Look at that. All right, got your email. I'll get it out at some point. Sometimes it takes me a while. Beach Ball, welcome to Gold. Thank you, Beach Ball. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got it, AG. Thank you. $20.25. Dr. Vera Rubin. All right, thanks, AG. Monkey King says, I like gold. San Antonio missions 2019. That's a Philly. Go Mariners. That's funny. San Antonio missions can have die chips sometimes on the ends of these. I found them a couple times. So keep an eye out for those. 13 months. Awesome. Salt River Bay. All right, let's get open another roll here. Michael Rose, good evening. Tallgrass Prairie, that was a Denver. There's the Bicentennial. That's a Philly. There's another Salt River Bay. Come on, W. No, it's Philly. They're still out there, though. We'll keep looking. Maya Angelou. 40 people watching, 40 likes. That is crazy. Thank you, everyone. I'll have to look at that one on the scope later to see if there's any doubled earring. Everglades, that one's cool. I don't see that one very often. Delaware, no spitting horse on that one. U.S. Virgin Islands. We found one of those earlier, but the other side was all scratched up. That one's not, though. Decent looking quarter there. I need to extend that giveaway here. Let me see. 1 second. Probably do. Resume entries. After this roll, we will pick 2 more names. Tallgrass Prairie again. There's a Philly. Patsy Mink. Colorado again. No die chip. It's the end of the month. I should probably make sure that I gave away all my memberships I could. Oh yeah, I gave out all the free memberships. Okay. Good. So next stream there'll be more free memberships to give away.
A down payment program for
Hey, Dennis Stewart. Good evening. Alrighty. Get in the giveaway if you haven't. Exclamation point loot. As soon as I get a drink here, we're going to read through the names on the list, and then we'll draw two. All right, we're going to add two names to this list. We got Chew Wolf Metal Stacking, Wild Thing, Vanessa Homesteads, Gatita Oso Frank the Corgi, AG, The Black Rose, Bellows Forge, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Kathy Keith, BH Ringer, Farmer Phil, David Canham, Otis Cauldron, Vincent Caparina, Pacific Coin Hunter, Michael Rose, EP, Beach Ball, Renee and me, hey Renee and me, Indigenous Treasures, Ed Marsh, and Dennis Stewart. 24 people entered into the giveaway. Let's pick two names. We got Farmer Phil. You are on the list for a chance to win the EOS. Farmer Phil, are your quarters Philly or Denver? And the next one is Wolf Metal Stacking. And there we go. You do not need to be present to win the EOS. Just had to be present to get on the list. So the way I do it for anybody who doesn't know is we fill this up throughout the stream. At the end of the stream, we have a 12-sided die that we roll, and that person wins the EOS, whatever number that lands on. And tonight's EOS is one of these beautiful 2026 quarters. No Privy, though. But it's got the Liberty Bell on it. Just got these from the bank today. AG, thank you for the gold coin. Appreciate your support. All right. Let's see what this one's got here. Check out AG's channel if you haven't had a chance. He streams real early in the morning before work. Usually about a half an hour at a time. He's got a nice scope. So he's on a lot of mornings. EP's on Saturdays. Monkey King's gonna try and stream this Thursday. Maple Leaf Numismatics, Canada Day giveaway. Proof Looney, cool. Colorado. Not seeing a cud. AG says Monday through Friday, 6:30 Central Standard Time until around 7:10. Fervid's Finance is a candidate giveaway too. Canada Day is at July 1st. Oh, nice, AG. Hey, G-Dub. How you doing? Good to see you. Wyoming. Wyoming, you can check for doubling of the hat or the saddle, horn of the saddle or the tail. Don't see it there. 39 people, 47 likes. Thank you, everybody. Minnesota. Maya Angelou. I'll put that aside to scope later for doubled earring possibility. I'm in Ohio, G-Dub. Kansas, we can check for the Ngabwe Rust, but that's got the full trust. Chris Swan, good evening. River No Return, that was a Philly. Not seeing any die chip. Did I find anything worth keeping? Not yet. We're gonna keep looking though. I had 2 rolls of 2026 Liberty Bell quarters that we're checking for the Privy. I've searched 1 roll so far. We'll do the other roll in a little while here. You got 2 boxes of quarters today, no new quarters. Yeah, that stinks, man. Keep trying though. My bank saved me 2 rolls. They won't order boxes for me and they won't sell me boxes. But they'll give me a couple here and there. All right, resume those entries. So I was happy she at least saved me 2 rolls. She said the rest of the box was already gone. But she set 2 rolls aside for me. 50 likes. Woo! Thank you, everybody. It's you just type in exclamation point loot and that gets you in the giveaway, G-Dub. As long as you got some points from watching or whatever, we can give you some points though if you need them. Let me there you go, GW, you're in there. You have points from before. Let me get some more rolls. Kathy Keith, thank you for the gold coin. 50 likes. We'll have to add something else to that EOS besides the new quarter. Here's the new quarter for anybody that's come in and didn't see it yet. So I think we'll add a silver war nickel to the EOS to go with one of these 2026 Liberty Bell quarters. AG says bin 4. This is a regular roll of quarters. We're not doing the other new one yet. It's just showing what it looked like. We'll do it here in a little bit. If I can get these damn rolls open. There we go. You just found your first 2025 penny in the wild last week? Wow. Hey, Jimmy Lacari. Good evening. Oh, you found North Dakota cud? That's awesome. Mint State. Arizona. You can check for extra cactus leaves. Sometimes they hang over the date. Right down here. Sometimes they're over the designer's initials. Or sometimes there's little die chips on some of the branches there, but not seeing any of that. Marsh Billings, that was a Philly. Deborah Walls, good evening. Hope you've been well. 57 likes. You guys are awesome. Bart Covens, hello. 43 people watching. There's another Marsh Billings. Let's check it out. That's a Denver. Not a W. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. How you doing, Evil? Good to see you. Another bicentennial quarter. That's a Denver one. So Denver ones, you want to look for doubling and Liberty. Don't think I see any there. I can definitely scope that later. All right, let me get up here and we'll add some points to everybody. All right, everybody's got some points to play with. There we go. What's this one? 40 people watching, 60 likes. Woo! It's been quite a while since I've had 60 likes. Thank you, everybody.
It's just like a very cool way to prototype extremely quickly. If I go here in Figma, I just have this design here that I put together.
So after this roll, we'll pick 2 more names for the chance to be on the EOS. Exclamation point loot. If you're not in, go ahead and do loot checks if you need to.
It was like 90% of the way there.
Arizona. Oh, I think we got a die chip here. Right there over the designer's initials. Let me put it on the scope here. We got a die chip. 1 second here. We'll come in closer here for you guys to see it. All right. Right there over the designer's initials. You guys see it? Right there. Looks like an extra cactus leaf. That's a die chip. So that's pretty cool. Heist prompt isn't working. Well, that's all right. So we got die chip tonight. The judge and executioner. Hello. All right. Let me set this aside. All right. We'll get back down here with the rest of the hunt. Ah, shit. My phone coming off the stand. Sorry, I don't have the best setup here, but it works. It works. We got a Puerto Rico 2009. After we pick 2 more names for the EOS, we'll crack open that other roll of 2026 quarters and search through some of them. See if we can find a privy or not.
But it did not. Check out more Big Pop tonight.
Forty 37 of you in here. 64 likes. That is awesome. Thank you, everybody. Homestead. That quarter seen better days. Holy moly. All kinds of crud on there. You need a Guam D and a Virgin Island P. Hello, Chew. River No Return is Philly. Juliet Gordon Lowe. 2025. Salt River Bay. Come on. We already did the slot bounty indigenous treasures. Ware Farm. That's a Philly. Alrighty. Let me get back over here to the giveaway. Exclamation point loot. If you haven't got in, I'm going to read through the names here. You got about 10 seconds to get in if you haven't. Hey, Doug Harding. We got the Black Rose Wolf Metal Stacking Chew Wild Thing, Vanessa Homesteads, EP, Maple Leaf, Beach Ball, Michael Rose, Bellows Forge, Pacific Coin Hunter, AG, Dennis Stewart, Katita Oso, Vincent Caparina, Chris Swan, BH Ringer, Kathy Keith, G Dub, Otis Cauldron, and Marsh. Jimmy Licari, David Canham, Evil Lenny, Bart Cubbins, Deborah Walls, Indigenous Treasures, Renee and Me, the Judge and Executioner, and Doug Harding. That's a big list. There's 30 people in there. Holy moly. We will close those entries and pick 2 names. Pacific Coin Hunter, you are on the list again. And the next name is Wild Thing. Come on, pen work. There we go. Let me complete that and we'll start the next one. Gotta get another sip here. It was so hot today. 93 and muggy. Very humid. Drank lots of water. Minnesota Picker, welcome to Copper. Thank you, Minnesota Picker. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Let's open the new roll. Let's check these puppies out. Minnesota Picker sent 5 gift memberships. Thank you. Who got them? AG got one. Jacob Peters. Love Girl. Vanessa Homesteads and Wolf Metal Stacking. Congratulations on those memberships. Make sure you thank Minnesota Picker. All righty. We'll open this up. We're not going to hunt the whole roll right now, but we'll check part of it. That was very nice of you, Minnesota Picker. We'll pick out part of these. We'll save some for later in the stream. All right. Grab a pinch of them right here. And I'll move the rest aside. There we go. All right. So these are brand new 2026. Declaration of Independence, Liberty Bell. Look at all the marks on the Ring of Death on there. Good thing it's not a Privy. But there it is. Declaration of Independence. It's a Liberty Bell. It is cool. So what we're looking for is we're looking for no mint mark. And over here will be the Privy July 4th. Privy ender would be a sad day, absolutely. We do have one of these in EOS tonight, along with a Silver War nickel, since we got 50 likes.
Get your brightest smile for 12 months with just one kit of Crest Beauty White Strips. Wow, for a year? Yes, this smile for a whole year. Wow. Get your whitest smile with Crest Beauty White Strips. When we become a gel
67 likes now. That's awesome.
on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, 30 cents per gallon on your third, and more savings on every fill after that. Join today.
Someone took a like away. All right. Let's open another roll. Let me resume those entries. There we go. All members receive 3 tickets for the giveaway entries, as opposed to two tickets for the non-members. One of the perks of being a member. Salt River Bay 2020. Come on. Come on. It's a Denver. Appreciate y'all being here on a Tuesday night. River No Return. That was a Philly. Marsh Billings. Philly. All right. So it's supposed to be hot all week here. I think it's supposed to be 93 again tomorrow and Thursday and 90 on Friday. They braided the manes for the horses the other day to try and keep them cooler. We've been giving them some sponge baths to try and keep them cooled off. Maria Tall Chief again. And Julie will check that again. Same here in Quebec, over 100, full humidity all week. Dang. Yeah.
Extremely quickly. If I go here in Figma, I just have this.
Do you guys have any misters?
I can just make the link. I copy it into selection.
Like male horses? Is that what you're asking?
was like 90% of the way there.
Oh, misters. Okay. No, we don't have any misters set up. Yeah, the barn just went up in September, and we're still growing, working on a lot of things. Maybe eventually we can get some misters, but not right now. Hello, Isaiah Moses. Good evening. RC Story, hello. Oops. That's a Florida Philly. Another bicentennial, not the Denver though. Salt River Bay, that's a Philly. Another day in paradise. Exclamation point loot if you haven't gotten a giveaway. We're going to draw a couple names here soon. Another bicentennial. That was a Denver. So you want bicentennial Denver. You want to look for doubling in Liberty. It's kind of hard to tell where I'm at. Let me check the scope here.
Free yourself
No doubling.
with Duck.ai. Visit Duck.ai to chat privately with ChatGPT, Claude, and other AIs for free, all in one place. Duck.ai is from DuckDuckGo, where AI is private and optional.
Bessie Coleman. Salt River Bay. War in the Pacific. Don't get to see that one too often. That's a Philly. Wyoming, you can check for doubling around the horn of the saddle, the hat, and the tail. Not seeing it on this one. All right, a little bit left of this roll. Then we'll pick a couple names. 41 people, 44 people watching, 68 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Nevada. You know what we can do with Nevada, right? Nevada, we can check for the pooping horse. So you look for the third horse over. You go 1, 2, 3. There's the third horse. And then you want to look on its rear end, with the rump there. Can be a big dye chip. Or down here on its legs, there can be a dye chip, and it looks like the horse is pooping. This one doesn't have it. All righty. Let's see here. Let me get over here to the giveaway. And we'll read through the list of names. Exclamation point loot if you haven't got on. All right. So in the giveaway, we have Maple Leaf Numismatics, AG, Doug Harding, Vincent Caparina, Kathy Keith, BH Ringer, EP, Michael Rose, Beach Ball, Black Rose, Dennis Stewart, N. Marsh, Gatito Oso, Evil Lenny, Bart Covens, Wolf Metal Stacking, Vanessa Homesteads, Bellows Forge, Jimmy Lucari, G-Dub, Wild Thing, Deborah Walls, Indigenous Treasures, The Judge and Executioner, Renee and Me, Minnesota Picker, RC Story, David Canham, Silver Clan, hey Silver Clan, and Chew. We got 30 people in there. We will close those entries and pick 2 names. And Marsh, you are on the list. Kathy Keith, thank you for the gold coin. And Marsh. And the next one, Wild Thing. You are on the list again. There we go. 8 spots filled, 4 to go. And let me complete that, and we will start the next one. And Marsh says, let's roll the die. All right, let me get some more of these quarters here. Got some more of these new ones, and we'll see what we got. That's got the mint mark, so no privy. There's a beautiful Liberty Bell. Heck yeah. Alrighty. No privies in that stack. We got a few more to check later. All right. It's a wild thing for 2026. Where's the privy mark located again? I'll show you. For 2026, only on this design, it has to be a Liberty Bell design. There will be no mint mark. The mint mark over here will be gone. And right in this area on the left side, it'll say July 4th. And that's the privy. That's what we're looking for. They only did it on that design, and they only did 250,000 of them. So they're going to be extremely hard to find. There's only 250,000 that they made like that. Yeah, no mint mark on the ones with the privy. Figure the W quarters we were searching for, there's 2 million of each design. But the privy, there's only 250,000 total, and it's only the Liberty Bell design. It's a Kalasa. Look at the toning on that. It's a Homestead. It is a toilet coin.
It's just like a very cool.
Let me resume the entries here. Oh, I'm not licking it.
I can just take a link. I can copy a selection. Then I can go to I can paste the link. Use
Resume those entries. There we go.
nations. It was like 90% of the way there.
Because they are good to
You don't want to see me nowadays. I don't really want to be safe to say at the baby. I see his face when I'm sleeping. I typed 100 text. I get it. You don't want to see me. No, I totally get it. You don't want to see me, but I really.
Wisconsin, you can check for the extra leaf, high leaf and or low leaf. Not seeing that.
It's just another day. It's okay. It's just another day. I don't know where I'm just by your place. Lies. I just want to. Lies.
Salt River Bay. That's a Philly. You would look cheese toast before you lick that coin. Oh my goodness. Oh, nastiness.
Leave me ice in my face. I don't wanna taste. I just wanna realize in that way. Lies, lies they in my face. I don't see my face. I think it's gonna change.
National Park for Light for Art. Ware Farm. That's a Philly.
Difficult away from me.
All right, let's leave high and low leaf. What's the question? Oh, you live in Wisconsin. You need to find a high and low leaf. Yeah. Wolf metal stacking on the Wisconsin quarter on the corn stalk. There's a high leaf and low leaf that are errors that you can look for. Exclamation point loot if you are not in. We'll read through the names here. We got Chew. We got Otis Cauldron, Kathy Keith, Silver Clan, Bart Cubbins, Deborah Walls, Renee and G Dub, Wolf Metal Stacking, Minnesota Picker, Michael Rose, RC Story, Doug Harding, Enmarsh, Indigenous Treasures, The Judge and Executioner, Vanessa Homestead, Pacific Coin Hunter, David Canham Jr., Jimmy Lucari, EP, Wild Thing BH, The Black Rose, Vincent Caparina, Maple Leaf Numismatics, James Schultz. Hey, James Schultz, good evening. Shannon Smith. Have not found one yet, Shannon. Bellows Forge, Katita Oso, Shannon, get in there. Exclamation point loot. There we go. Shannon Smith's in there. We got 30 people in the giveaway. Let's pick two names. RC Story. I was only able to get 2 rolls, Shannon. We've funded 1 3/4 of a roll. We got a little bit left. And Michael Rose. You were on the list too. There we go. 2 more names to go. Let's complete that. And there's the giveaway, last giveaway of the night. Last chance to get on the list for the EOS. We'll hunt another small pinch of these coins, and then there's a little bit more we can hunt in a little bit. But here they are, Shannon. Declaration of Independence, $250 Liberty. United States of America. Beautiful Liberty Bell. Yeah, I was able to get 2 full rolls. The bank saved them for me. They didn't have any other ones. They had these set aside waiting for me to come in. This particular bank doesn't sell me whole boxes, but they knew I was looking for this new coins, so they saved me a couple rolls. But basically what we're looking for, we're looking for a coin without the mint mark here, and over here it will say July 4th is the Privy. But otherwise, these are still pretty sweet coins. And we do have one of these in the EOS tonight, along with a war nickel. I love this design. Still no privies. So we got about 9 more to look at. Let me grab a couple rolls of regular quarters here. Or circulated quarters. Yeah, Bart. Members get 3 tickets, and non-members get 2 tickets. Wow. Down to 72 likes. We were almost at 75. I think it's just YouTube playing with us. Salt River Bay. Come on, W. Let's go. It's a Philly. If you could have those luck at real slots, yeah. Bicentennial Denver. Not seeing any doubling in Liberty. Wyoming. Not seeing the doubling around the tail or the horn or the hat. Sorry if I miss anybody in chat. All right. There's a national park, the back quarter, as many people refer to it. Yeah, it's a Philly. River no return. That was a Philly. All right. Gotta get another drink. Let me resume the entries for the last chance to get on the EOS giveaway list. Exclamation point loot. If you're not in, go ahead and do loot checks if you need to. Marsh Billings. That's a Philly. There. Okay. Who was that asking about the Wisconsin? So the doubled, not the doubled, the extra leaf. There would be an extra leaf under this leaf on the ear of corn. I believe, if I remember right, the low leaf comes across real low here, and the high leaf comes up a little bit like that. The high leaf's a little higher, and then the low leaf comes across like that. Something like that. That's where you get the extra leaf, high leaf, low leaf. It's two different ones. Oh yeah, I think that was you asking about that, Wolf. And I think they go for like $100 or something like that. Or actually maybe $80. But they bring a pretty good penny. Arizona, no dye chips there. You want to look. Sometimes there's dye chips and it looks like extra leaf, cactus leaves over the date or over the designer's initials. We did find one of those earlier. It's right here. It's got dye chip. Dye chip right there over the designer's initials. Salt River Bay. That's a Philly. No, I was not a lucky lottery winner, Stephanie. We still have like 9 more of those new ones to go through. But so far, no privy. Hey, Alfred R. Alfies. Any luck with the Privy so far? Nope. Nope. I did not find a Privy. I only had 2 rolls of search. That's all I was able to get. But I was happy they at least saved those for me. But you want to see one of them, Alfred, before you go? There's the obverse. 1776 to 2026. So what we're looking for is we want that Philadelphia mint mark to be gone. And the Privy would be over here July 4th in this area. That's what we'd be looking for. And then there's the reverse Declaration of Independence, $quarter Liberty. Beautiful Liberty Bell on the reverse. It's a great, great design. You know what? While we're doing this, let's go ahead and hunt the last 9 of those. Got them right here. All right, so we want to find a Privy over here. Not seeing them. It was very unlikely that I would find it anyways. But you gotta look for them. If you get a chance, you gotta look for them. Come on, Privy. It was an EP scratching tool. You can't find it if you don't look. That's right. And we did not find a Privy tonight. But that's all right. We'll just keep looking. I mean, they're going to be so hard to find anyways, with there only being 250,000. But you gotta look. Gotta try. That's all the new ones for the night. Let's finish up this roll of circulated. 76 likes. You guys are awesome. Your fingers are burning. Alrighty. All right. Let's pick the last 2 names here. And so we got one of the new quarters for the EOS. And we're going to get a war nickel for the EOS. 1945 Philly. You know what? Would you guys rather have, we got 75 likes. Let's see what I got here. Hold on a second. How about we make it a silver dime instead of of silver war nickel? How's that sound? All right. For 75 likes. Actually, I see 78 likes. We have 2026 Philly quarter. And what year is it? Silver dime. 1964 Denver. 1964 Denver dime. All right. Let me read through the names in the giveaway. Exclamation point loot if you haven't gotten in. These are the last names for the night. We got Chew, the Black Rose, G Dub, Jimmy Lacari, Silver Clan, Bart Cubbins, Kathy, Keith, Renee, and me, Vanessa, Homesteads, Ed Marsh, Michael Rose, Shannon Smith, BH Ringer, Bellows Forge, Wolf Metal Stacking, Doug Harding, Wild Thing, Gatita Oso, Deborah Walls, RC Story, David Canham Jr., Maple Leaf Numismatics, Indigenous Treasures, Stephanie, Vincent, Pacific Coin Hunter, Diane B., and Dolam Rothnight. Hey, Dolam Rothnight. Good evening. And EP. All righty. 29 people in there. Let's close those entries. And we'll pick the last two names. Silver Clan, you are on the list. Whoever wins tonight, whoever wins with the roll of dice, will have to email me to claim the giveaway within 48 hours of the end of the stream. I'm Pacific Coin Hunter. Pacific Coin Hunter, you got on there 3 times tonight. There we go. So tonight, we got Pacific Coin Hunter, Kathy Keith, Farmer Phil, Wolf Metal Stacking, Pacific Coin Hunter, Wild Thing, Enmarsh, Wild Thing, RC Story, Michael Rose, Silver Clan, and Pacific Coin Hunter. No, I do not have any of the 2026 dimes yet. These are the first 2026 coins I've gotten from the bank, and I had someone send me some 2026 nickels from Denver. And then I've had a couple people give me 2026 Denver half dollars. I can show you one of those. The 2026 Denver half dollar. All right. So those are cool. But let's get down to business here. We got these people that want to know who's winning. Who's winning the EOS? Who's going to win the EOS? So my rules is this can bounce and roll and bounce off of anything up here. When it stops, it has to be in view of the camera for it to count. Okay? So good luck, everybody. Here we go. And we got a 9. Who's at 9? RC Story. RC Story. Congratulations. Send me an email with your channel name, your name and mailing address, and what you won tonight. You got 48 hours from the end of the stream to email me to claim the giveaway. Congratulations, RC Story. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the 78 likes. Still 40 of you in here. I'm sorry we couldn't find a privy tonight. That would have been so awesome. But that's all right. Maybe someday we will find one. Oh, you're welcome, Marcy. Just send me an email to claim it. This was on 6/30/25. And now it is July 1st. Happy July 1st, everybody. EOS. There we go. Yep, when you least expect it. Alrighty, everybody. You all stay safe. Have a happy Canada Day. And then this weekend, have a happy 4th of July. And happy questing out there. Stay safe with the fireworks and celebrations. And I'll see you guys next week. Good night, everyone.